Here we go. Clash trial.
Now then, let's begin with a simple
I haven't
explanation of the class
done
trial.
one of these in a long time.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Yep. But that was the wrong
If
button.
you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
Yeah.
If you pick the wrong person,
And we all
I'll
dead.
punish everyone besides the blackened, and
She
that
is
person
hanging
will
from
earn
a
the
rope.
right to leave this island.
Okay.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is
Good to know.
lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who
Okay.
hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate monogamy, of course.
You hate
Rude.
me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Okay, how's that
listening to
gonna
the
help?
rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
The most pressing issue on our minds?
The blackout.
Where we found the body.
Oh,
It's very strange to
Okay.
find a body underneath the
so
table.
I was thinking the blackout. I mean,
Then, let's start with that mystery.
yeah. Here we go. Simple tutorials. Irritating, but you don't have a voice. You cannot be irritating. Number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. Also, by the way, during these class trials, my commentary may just kind of, dive bomb in terms of quality because I will be probably very much focusing on doing these. Because my brain is... I can barely do these on my own without having to talk to the camera, to you guys, all of you out there. So yeah. Okay. Fire with the Y button. Oh dear, that's gonna be interesting. I don't think it was like that in the first game. I don't remember though. Why is the A button red on the screen? Okay, let's go. Knife, knife gaps, bloodstain.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
Yes.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh?
No, I missed it. I pressed A. Dang it.
By hiding the body, they tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
So I know exactly what to do, where to fire this thing. I just missed it.
Why
Okay.
was Byakuya's body
No, that's the wrong.
in a
How do I
place
fast?
like that?
His body was under at the very back of the...
After the
Yeah.
killer, they probably moved the body there.
Fire! No, that's wrong. Ta-da!
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, There was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Yep.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Yep.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Well, you didn't.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I really don't like your face.
I
Or
deserve
anything
better
about
praise,
you.
You know?
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's what he just said.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Yes.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Good job.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Reason Byakuya dove under the table. It's probably. I'm actually not sure. It's my problem. If it's connected to a fact Byakuya was doing, then part of them is probably. No, I wanted to. No, let me go back. No, what? I didn't mean to do that! He's not telling me which buttons I'm supposed to press! I was trying to back out! Okay, so. Then it would be the murder threat, right? Or would it be the box? I'm guessing the thing? Maybe? Let's try it. Okay, I just suck at this game. And you guys are probably thinking like, this is so obvious! Yeah, my mind just doesn't work. Oh, is it cookies? That seems like the most likely thing. Guys, dang it! Why can't I figure this out? Why is my brain not working? Guys, is the one purified? Wait, reaching for something. No, why is that? I don't get it. Is it the case? That seems like this better be it. I don't get it. Is it the knife? It's the knife, isn't it?
I can prove it with this.
Okay.
It probably
How
has something
is
to do with the knife we found under the table.
that doesn't. That wasn't very obvious, honestly.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Maybe I'm just not focusing and connecting all the dots because I'm trying to do make actual comments that aren't just blah 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 blah. But
Byakuya
that just
probably
kind
knows
of
the knife was hidden
didn't
there.
connect quite as well as it probably could have.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items.
Yes.
So I cannot deny that.
That better be the only one that I struggle with.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Okay.
This is almost like a real trial.
I mean, it's supposed to be. Also, I just feel very stupid about the thing. There was only one weak spot. Various weak spots standing in your way. Okay. Okay. Here we go. These are much easier than the other one. Okay, knife, bloodstain, gaps. Night vision. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the night vision goggles that I need to use.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
Yeah.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, we did it. Haha. I feel smart.
Byakuya
Even though that was
probably the
easy.
only one who was able to
I
see
don't know why
in
I'm
the dark.
going like this.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Oh yeah.
That seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Well.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously?
What?
The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Well. Okay. Ow. Got vertically sideways. Oh, dude, this is good. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Knife,
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
okay. I don't even. What? I was pressing the A button, no.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
I missed it. Okay, I was like, this isn't working. This isn't working. This is not working for me. I don't get this. This isn't working for my brain. I don't like these mini games. I don't get it. This just doesn't make sense to me. This just. Okay. I don't. This just. I'm so confused. This just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Okay, one sec. I need to just understand all this better. I really don't get it. Oh. Okay, that makes
Because if
sense.
they use night vision, then
Kind
they
of.
can't kill
I
Byakuya
just-
even if,
I just must not have paid
that's
attention
so
close
those
enough.
goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Nope. There. What? I
Because
missed
if they
it.
use- Then they couldn't kill Byakuya even if, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
There.
Cut through
Final.
those
That just. That did not make sense to me. I don't like these new mini games.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party.
This is really kind of frustrating me. Because some of the new mechanics are just not making sense to me.
Storing the night vision goggles.
I don't
Which
like it.
means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus,
Good for you.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken
I'm
the night vision
slightly
goggles out of
frustrated
the
now.
case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
That's.
You totally mean that in a
Yeah.
perverted way.
I hate you, but yeah, you're kind of right. It was made to sound like it, I'm pretty sure. The duct tape.
See! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Huh? Duct tape?
Yeah.
Probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit,
Okay.
he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you
Okay.
mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yep. And now it's time for the note. Wow. I really hope I get smarter at this
I can prove it with this.
in the future trials, because this is just going
Everyone,
awfully.
Can you please take a look at this?
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Those are still lies!
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet.
okay.
So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Yes, that is exactly right.
Probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In
Yep.
doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Yeah.
His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yes.
See. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Correct.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
No idea.
Obviously, the killer.
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Yes.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Yes.
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that
The
darkness.
paint. Ta-da!
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I'm not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Nope. Oh no. Why are you introducing so many things right at the beginning? I don't like it. Blue colored weak spots. Oh. Okay. Okay. So wait, hold on, wait. Let me check the controls again. So... Okay.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's
It's
clearly
this
a
one.
desperate excuse.
It's this one. I was trying to think of which. I'm still a little bit sketchy on some of the names, so I was like, wait, who's who? Oh yeah. That person's that person. Okay.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible?
I can
Because
fast
I was
forward.
not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Ta-da! Hooray!
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
No.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started.
Yes.
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Yup.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
Correct.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
Wow.
She locked herself in the bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I mean, some of them probably were.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry.
Okay, so this is going a little bit better than
I
earlier.
used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Just stop.
Seriously,
Please. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
This case is making me feel very stupid.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Okay, so now there's probably going to be both.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
That is wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Boom. Because she was not the only one to eat it.
It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Yeah.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Well.
Cease this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
I'm this close to slugging you.
Trashy
Except you're just a 2D image on a screen. And if I break my screen, that's like $100 that I have to spend. And I don't want to spend $100 just to punch you in the face once. That is not worth it. Okay. And now we use the AC. Well, and probably the iron. Yeah, the iron. Definitely the iron.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Don't.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
What?
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Probably not.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
I don't know if that's the right
Or
statement.
maybe they caused a power surge?
There!
I agree with that.
Yeah! Teamwork! Haha!
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it, intentionally.
Ta-da!
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yes!
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Wow! Ruined!
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Wow. Okay, now we have to use the AC timer. And now I actually understand how this works.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dine when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to... If the irons caused the blackout...
Allow me to cut through those words.
Ta-da!
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
Yes!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too!
Yes!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
It's just kind of funny to hear Ragna's voice say indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Yeah.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Hey.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Wow!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Yes, so do it.
You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret.
Okay.
If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible. No matter.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Okay, this took a weird turn.
Hope always wins. That's what I believe.
This took a very weird turn.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
This took a weird turn. I don't like it.
For now, we found out how the blackout
That was
occurred.
kind of creepy.
But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. I don't like it.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
No, I think there's something wrong with you.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Okay, so split personality? Is that what I'm
I don't want
understanding?
to do this either.
Me too.
I'm probably no. That's probably completely wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably jumping to.
I want to go home and eat candy.
I want to punch you in the face because every single
Stop
word
it.
you say makes me hate you
Everyone
more.
acts like this. I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause
Rude.
we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
Okay.
See. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
Yeah.
First of all,
Let's hear it.
start thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Okay.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Yeah.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Ta-da. And that would be the lamp. The cord specifically, most likely. I think that's what they're trying to get us to think about.
Here!
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
No, they followed the cord.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Ta-da.
Prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Yeah.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
Yep.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
Yay.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
Is it? I'm pretty sure from the diagram it's supposed to be him.
You're the only one!
I don't know if that's wrong.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Yeah.
Judging from
Okay.
everyone's positions before the blackout.
This game makes me doubt myself because I'm like, wait, is that what they're going for, or is that completely wrong?
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
Oh no, yawning. Yeah.
That's just a coincidence.
But still.
Also, I'm
probably. Right?
This is probably already obvious, but this is a second episode. This is already about as long as before we got to here. So, yeah. When he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
Yeah.
That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence!
Is
If it was
it?
just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Interesting.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Yes, very suspicious.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Pretty much.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Well, is he having a breakdown? Well, he very much did break down.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Well, somebody's creepy.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Okay.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Okay.
And of course,
Yeah.
I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
It's not just you.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to
That's
you?
what I'm thinking. You were cool, man.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
Okay.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Well,
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there.
okay then.
Like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Well,
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did.
are you really, or did you Are you
There's nobody
saying
else
that?
on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
I'm pretty sure this is all a lie.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya,
I don't
Nagito
know
was
if he's
likely able to
actually the
manipulate his
person.
actions.
I am so conflicted right now. I don't know if this is a fake
Doing
out
so, Nagito was able to
or
manipulate
if this
everyone
is
to the scene
actually happening.
That reminds me.
I mean, it is actually happening, but I don't know if it's a fake out or
I guard the office.
the real culprit. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised by either.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons. The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
What?
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human. I see!
There we
You're
go.
the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Interesting.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks.
Hold
But
on, I need to check the
still
time.
ultimate lucky student, you know?
Okay. This might have been a mistake. Oh dear.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Okay.
That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
What are you
I
saying?
think this is
He's
fake.
already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Your ugly face makes me want to reach my arm out and punch you. Sorry, I need to stop saying stuff like that because,
For
yeah,
now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
yeah, let's do it.
We know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Okay. 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 So what do we have? Ibuki. I guess we should probably see what the points are.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
How do I...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
I need to think
He
about
killed
this.
Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Okay, I need to think about this more.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
The autopsy
He has
report?
already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
No, that's wrong! Sorry, it's kind of addicting to say that along with it.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
No!
But, based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Okay.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Well!
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
This is taking much longer than I thought, and I'm getting worried because I only have 86 gigabytes
Jeez,
left.
the moment your
I mean, I
back's
should be
against the wall, you
fine,
get
but
all
it's just
silent.
kind of like
You piss me off.
concerning. I'm just like, oh, this is cutting it close.
What happened during the blackout?
Especially because I have no idea how long this is gonna last. Honestly, this could be 2 episodes
If you cross
on
your
its
eyes
own.
like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
I'm trying to think about this.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah. Pretty sure that should be right.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone,
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this because we've heard it before.
turn the damn lights on.
You guys?
Perhaps the break.
Hold on a sec.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Hooray!
Good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth. However, after hearing what
Not
Byakuya
even
and
gonna say
Nagito
it.
said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like
Oh wow, that is
back against
loud noises coming from outside. Mostly like bugs sounds.
Well, that's actually
I can hear it through my headphones. It's like, hey, that's loud.
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
Okay.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Okay.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Yep.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Okay.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Ta-da!
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up.
I kind of regret doing this now, mostly because it's taking forever.
Rest and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
You kind of creep me out now. Let's see. No. Okay.
Well now.
Okay.
Now then, what are you gonna do? And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil!
Okay, well, that was odd. Okay, well, I kind of have to stop here. Can we...
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Okay, I'm gonna call it here because, well, we've been going for almost 2 hours now, and judging from that pause, it's probably going to be quite a bit longer because we still got a bunch of discussing to do to figure out the actual killer. So I'm gonna stop it here. That's 2 episodes. I am going to be splitting that up. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we will actually find out the person. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I said that already. Bye.